Hey kids, what's going on? I'm Coach Corey again with Mentally Charged. Thanks for coming back. In this episode, we're talking about how to build your confidence. We're really gonna help you out. You're gonna have 3 solid takeaways. It's a lot of fun, so stay tuned. Here we go. I am the personal trainer for your mind.
Steps out, hit French.
Important episode today. We're learning how to build your confidence. Now listen, I get 100 messages from kids all the time about this. They're contacting me on social media. They're always talking about, I've lost my confidence. What do I do to get out of this slump? So we're coming at you with 3 tips today. The first tip we're going to implement is relying on your past experiences. Now we've all had a time in our life where we were lights out and we scored 4 goals, or we had a shutout, or we caught 4 touchdowns, or had 3 homers, where we were on fire. You know, you get interviewed afterwards and the athletes are always saying, I don't know what happened. I was just, in the zone, and they give you a cliche interview.
Like on this stage, in this setting, is when you really shine the brightest. 19 goals in 25 career games. What is it about this matchup that's worked so well for you?
I don't know.
They don't know why they're on fire. Even the pros, right? They are on fire because they let it go. They don't overthink things. They just reacted. In hockey, one-timers, if you watch it in slow motion, most hockey players don't even know they've actually made contact until that puck is gone and in the net. So rely on your system. Rely on your past experiences. Relive all that. What were you seeing, hearing, and smelling in that moment? Goosebump feeling, warm and fuzzy. Replay that in your mind. The more you replay it, the more likely it will happen when you hit the field the next time. So the second tip we're going to be talking about is using affirmation thoughts. Now, for those of you that don't know what affirmation thoughts are, they're simply positive statements. They're things that you can get down on paper, say to yourself over and over and over to help you combat the negativity. Most people don't know this, but we have 70 to 80% of our thoughts are negatively charged. So we want to combat that with a good positive statement. Get 3 to 5 of them down on paper and put them on cue cards. And I tell my athletes to put them all over the house. Wherever you go, that's where a card should go. So when you wake up, what's the first thing you do? Boom, you check your phone. There's some affirmation thoughts on the back where you're reading them. I'm a champ. Today's my day. I deserve this. I'm organized. I've worked hard. I'm determined. Those can be positive thoughts. You're going to the bathroom, take a selfie. Don't take selfies. You go to the bathroom, and above the toilet, there's your cue card with your affirmation thoughts on there. You want to keep pounding those positive thoughts in your head and combat that 70 to 80% of negativity. Now, the third step we're talking about is emulating, not being envious. Now, when you're envious of other people, you're showing jealousy, and that's not really what we want to do. We want to emulate what the good people are doing, what the good players are doing. If they're lighting it up, these athletes are tearing it up, what are they doing well? Right? How are they preparing? What are they doing before they hit the field, the ice? What's their game face look like? What's their pre-game warm-up look like? Also, when there's a mistake, do they fall apart? How are they reacting to adversity? Because when players that aren't elite athletes face adversity or an obstacle, the wheels fell off, smashing sticks, chucking F-bombs, people are losing it. That's not the way to go. Elite athletes have the ability to go, no thanks, affirmation thought, visualization, and they move on. That's what makes them the best players in the world. So emulate what they do. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm Coach Corey with Mentally Charged. And make sure you subscribe, hit some comments below. We're all about helping you become a better athlete. The mental training has to keep progressing. All right, we're doing a lot of the strength and conditioning, the hydration, the nutrition, very important. But unless we focus on the mental aspect of the game, you're going to be nowhere. And that's what I do. I'm here. I'm your personal trainer for the mind. Keep it coming. I love doing this. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk soon.